to Inside Banking. I'm joined by Simone Wint, Manager of Customer Experience and Banking Support, Operations and Customer Service with the National Commercial Bank, NCB. Good morning to you, Ms. Wint.
Good morning to you, Mrs. Shields. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, what is NCB Visa Debit?
Visa Debit, the card that's on the tip of all the tongues now. It's a card that our customers have been asking for years. Mm-hmm. So we have delivered, and we're happy to let the customers know that the Visa Debit card is now here. So NCB Visa Debit is a card that can be used online, and it replaces our Midas Card. It can do a lot more than what the Midas Card is currently doing, and as such, we encourage our customers to get the Visa Debit card. Since the introduction in July of this year, it has been dubbed the card that goes the extra mile. There's a lot of rewards to begin from the NCB Visa Debit, such as travel points when you book hotel stay, car rental, event tickets, and this applies to both locally and overseas.
And this is a debit card or a credit card?
It's a debit card.
That's fascinating, because normally you get those benefits on a credit card.
Exactly.
Oh, so you get travel points?
That's correct.
What else?
Travel point. You have points that you can benefit through our NCB Miles app. So upon receiving the card, we usually instruct our customers, we tell them some of the benefits, we ask them to visit our website where they can get all the information as it relates to what the benefits are that's tied to the NCB Visa Debit card. So it's really an ultimate upgrade of our current Midas Card, which most of our customers still have.
Right. So you must be an NCB customer with a savings account at the bank?
A savings or a checking account.
Okay. And then I'm just checking my bag here to see what I have, See if I have this Visa Debit
I hope
card.
you have it.
Well, maybe I don't have any money in the bank to get a Visa Debit. You have to have money in the bank.
Well, whether you have it now or you plan on getting it later, Visa Debit card.
Yeah. And then you say it's linked to a savings account or a checking account. And do you have a minimum sum that has to be retained in any of these accounts so that the account doesn't run dormant for you to use this Visa Debit?
Well, our minimum balance it varies based on the account type that our customers maintain. So we have several savings accounts. For the mass, we usually have the regular savings account, and the minimum balance to be maintained on that account is 2,000 Jamaican dollars. For our current account, it's 5,000. And of course, we also have our Sunshine account, which is 10,000, and our Gold Club account, which is $5,000. So we usually ask our customers not to go below the minimum balance. However, going below the minimum balance doesn't make your account go in a dormant state, based on the question you just asked.
Okay. So, but you pay a fee. You pay a fee if it goes below a certain balance?
That is correct.
Okay.
Balance fee. So we usually ask our customers try and maintain this amount based on the account type that you're opening, so as to avoid those fees.
I've never understood whether if the account goes below a certain balance, whether it's a one-time fee, and then if you put money in the account to take it back up to the minimum balance that is to be maintained, and then you go back down below if you a second time. Every time you go below the amount, then you pay that fee, yeah?
Right.
It's every time. Okay.
So the minimum balance fee is applicable monthly. It's once per month. So just for example, if you are below in the month of September, you'll have a fee coming out early part of October.
Yes.
However, if the 1st of October you carry forward a balance below the minimum, coming from September to October, at the end of October, there'll also be a fee. And that's one of the reasons why we encourage our customers to try and maintain this balance so as to avoid these fees.
Right. So the Visa Debit, can you use it if you're out of the jurisdiction in which you got it?
For sure. So that's another added benefit of the Visa Debit. So unlike the Midas Card, it was restricted just to Jamaica, local purchases. The Visa Card allows you to use the card online, or if it is that you're traveling overseas. Internationally, once Visa is accepted internationally, then you can at any point of sale or overseas ABMs.
In whatever currency?
In whatever currency.
So if I'm in, obviously I'm saving in, if I'm saving in Jamaican dollars in a savings account with NCB, and I have a Visa debit for that account, but I travel to the United States, can I go to an ABM machine in the United States and withdraw from that Jamaican account US dollars for use in the United States?
Definitely, you can.
And the rate at which I'm withdrawing would be...
So that will be the day's rate based on Visa. But you are able to withdraw from your Jamaican account in a foreign country, and you'll get the currency that's denominated in that country.
Look at that.
Isn't that awesome?
It is, because a lot of people, if you have children studying overseas, for example, sometimes it's always difficult if they don't have an account in the jurisdiction in which they're studying. But you're telling me if they have an NCB Visa Debit, then you could just put Jamaican dollars in that local account, and they could withdraw in whatever currency in whatever country they are.
You are correct, Emily.
About how many people you've issued this NCB Visa Debit card to know?
We have issued to over 200,000 since we launched. So we launched in July of this year, and we have an ongoing initiative to try and ensure that as many customers as possible currently holding a Midas card come into any of our 32 locations island-wide to get their Visa Debit card. Do
the customers have to request it, or is it an automatic replacement?
Well, it's not necessarily automatic. It's a situation, of course, with the onset of COVID, and you understand the protocols around it. We are pretty much issuing on a phase basis. So we're dispatching emailers to our customers based on a lettering system. Upon you receiving that email, we're inviting you pretty much to come into the branch of your choice in order to get this card. However, if it is that there is a need for the card and you have not received we welcome any customer to come into the branch to get the card.
Well, what's the catch to all of this? There must be a catch, Miss Wint.
A catch? No, it's not a catch. Yeah, but we're offering greater convenience to our customers, more spending power. I mean, it's just the security that comes with the Visa Debit card. It is now a chip-enabled card, unlike the Midas.
Yes.
We're just for our customers, and we're giving them what they want. But they've been asking for it, and we think it's about time. And we have done the work on the back end, and here's the Visa Debit card.
But it must go to, your bottom line must be impacted positively in one way or the next by this. I don't think you just be so benevolent to put these things in. That's not what people do in a capitalist society. So what's the catch? There must be a little catch somewhere. So
Emily, what we need to understand, and I hear you trying to find out if there's a catch in all of this, but I must say there's to it. It's another product. We have upgraded from Midas. It was just too local. It was basic. It didn't allow the flexibility. I mean, customers couldn't go online. We have Jamaicans have to shop online. I mean, with COVID, a lot of persons are doing more online shopping, online transactions. So the Midas card had that limitation. And
more because they're shopping online or they're withdrawing in US currency, and the exchange rate on the day may be sort of higher than whatever, and they'd end up depositing more into their local NCB account, which may mean you will have more to invest in whatever projects you have in the ways that you do. That's sort of the revolving system, no?
Pretty much, yes.
Wow. Anything else you want
to know? Now that we have a card that more customers are interested in, of course, it will also increase our deposit base, more customers as well. But we just want to let our customers know that this is a great card. I mean, with the Visa Debit, the benefits continue in terms of the first 3 transactions at the ABM or the point of sale free.
Yes.
And that also applies to Midas. So that continues. As it relates to the benefits, as I mentioned earlier, online, e-commerce, IABM overseas, that's another feature. We also have a feature that everybody loves. It's a contactless feature. So you want to, at this point, secure yourself as much as you can. You don't want to be touching stuff. with COVID. So the contactless feature is also a great Visa Debit. Mm-hmm. It allows you to go to a merchant, pay for goods and services up to 5,000 Jamaican or $50 or the equivalent in any other foreign currency without having to insert your card and put your PIN in. So it's just a tap and go. Mm-hmm. So it's your card, you're at the merchant, you want to pay. Once it's up to 5,000, you tap and go. So that's also another great features that our customers really love, especially in times.
Yeah. Beautiful. And then all these services, can people request? They can request a card online or call in to request before they show up in a bank, in a branch, since it's COVID time and you don't know how many people are there and so forth, if they want to get the Visa Debit?
So we're getting there in terms of the appointment scheduling for that. Not fully there as yet. Mm-hmm. We, however, rolled out some amount of a minimal appointment scheduling for our affluent clientele, which has been going well. We're looking a little bit deeper to see how it is that we can expand that. Yeah. And in addition to that, we're also looking at expanding the sites for persons to visit. So apart from our branches, we're looking at other areas where we're going to be distributing Visa Debit cards. As it is now, we're actually at the Mega Mart location. Hello. However, that's more an appointment system. So as we look at the different areas that the take up of the customers and where the segments are, then we are looking to see what kind of drivers, what is it that we can implement in order to have our customers get greater convenience.
Sounding good. Thank you so much, Simone Wint. Thank you. All the best to you, Manager of Customer Experience and Banking Support. Thank you, Operations and Customer Service at NCB. That's a really good product, because previous to now, you get the points on your credit card, giving it on debit. So that sounds good. Thank you.